Hello everybody, welcome to the Art Lab in a Box. So today we are going to be making a very cool lavender wish pillow. This is to go under your pillow when you sleep at night, and you put your wishes inside and it makes all your wishes come true. I had one of these when I was a kid, and I think my wishes came true. I really love being an art teacher, so maybe this will happen for you guys too. So what do we need for this project? Well, let's take a look in our box. We are gonna need this yarn and needle. And don't worry, it's a kid-safe needle, so it's not too sharp at all. Unravel it gently. And it looks something like this. And this sewing needle is reusable, so make sure you save it so you can sew with it all the time. Okay, so you need your needle and yarn. You need this little bag that comes in it. 3 pieces of paper here, and we have this burlap bag, a bag of rice, some lavender. Lavender is a flower and it smells really good, and I like to mix it with vanilla smells, but it's a beautiful purple flower. If you can see, it's also supposed to help you sleep good. And then we have these 3 magical jewels here. These are called wish jewels. Everyone got different kinds, so maybe your jewels look different. And then we have this little container of beads. Okay, so that is everything you need to make this. The only other thing we need are some markers to color our wish pillow and a bowl to mix our rice up. Okay, so go ahead, press pause and get all your things ready. Get a bowl and your markers and press play when you're ready to begin. Our first step is to mix our rice up with our lavender. So we're going to carefully open our rice bag and empty it into the bowl, just like this. And then we're going to open our little bag of lavender. You can give that a little smell. Oh yeah, mine smells great. I'm going to dump that in. And then you can use a spoon if you want, but I really like to use my hands because the rice feels so good. You're just going to mix it up. You have this nice lavender rice mixture. Wow, it smells so good and relaxing. Mix that up. And there you go. So go ahead, press pause, and now it's your turn to mix your rice and your lavender up. Press play again when you're ready. All right, we have our rice and lavender all mixed up. The next thing we're gonna get is this little bag that came with your box. I'm just going to use my hand holding the bag over top of the bowl like this so that I don't spill all over the place. And I'm just going to start filling this bag up until it is filled up all the way. All right, there we go. I got my whole bag filled up, and then I'm just going to hold these strings here and pull this bag like this to scrunch it up closed. Like that. Close it really tight. And then I'm gonna tie this in a knot. You tie something in a knot, you just cross over each other, wrap it around like that, and pull nice and tight. I'm gonna double knot mine. Perfect, there we go. Now you have a this is called a sachet actually, and you can smell it. Mine smells incredible. Okay, I can move my bowl out of the way. Go ahead, press pause, and fill up your bag with your ingredients, and press play again when you're ready. Okay, now it is time to make my wishes. I have these 3 pieces of paper here, and I am gonna wish for 3 things. Let's start with I wish for a vacation. I would really love to go on a vacation right now. It's been a while. What else can I wish for? I wish people who are sick will feel better. And I also What should my third wish be? I wish for lots of art, because that is my favorite thing. All right, so go ahead and press pause and write out any 3 things you can wish for and fold them up. Go ahead, press pause. Okay, now that I have my wishes all ready to go, let's fill up our wish pillow. First, I'm gonna add in this smelly thing in here. I'm gonna add in my 3 wishes. I'm gonna hold my gemstones and remember my wishes so I can make these gemstones magic. And then I'm gonna put them in here to make my wishes come true. And there's only one thing left we need in here. The last thing you need, I forgot to tell you before, is a piece of tissue paper from your box. That came in your box. You just take it, crumple it up like this, and stuff your pillow with it to make it extra fluffy. Just like this. Perfect! Okay, go ahead, press pause, it's your turn. Fill up your lavender wish pillow with all of your things, okay? Press play when you're ready. Okay, now that everything is inside my wish pillow, it's time to sew it up with some beads and my sewing needle. All right, so what we want to do here is fold down the top like this, like an envelope. You're closing an envelope. And then you're gonna wanna take your needle like this, and while you're holding it down, poke it all the way through, like this, making sure you're holding the flap down. Pull it, pull the string all the way through until you almost get to the end. Don't pull it all the way through. And then we're gonna tie it in a knot so that it stays in place. Just tie it up like this, doing a loop around through here. Just a simple knot. If you have a hard time with this, ask an adult for some help. Just a simple knot. And now, the fun part. We are going to sew our wish pillow so that nothing can fall out. And as we're sewing, we're gonna add some beads. So I'm gonna poke my needle in again next to the spot that I already did, and then pull it out from the back like this. Pull it all the way through until it stops. And there we go. So now you can see my strings coming out the back like this. We want to put it back in the front, making sure to hold this together. If you want to tape this together, if you want to have an adult staple it while you're sewing, that can make it easier, but it's up to you. Okay, so we're going back in from the front again, and we are gonna pull it all the way through the back, and there you go. And now I'm gonna start adding some beads. If you can see here, I just added a few beads for fun. The key is to find the beads with the biggest holes so that it fits all the way through like that. Pull your bead all the way in, just like that. Let it sit there. Hold your piece together and sew it again. Stick it all the way through like this. And now you have a cool bead on here. And you just keep going to see how it's starting to close up here. Sewing. There we go. Let's add another bead. All right, go ahead. It's your turn. You can start sewing your pillow together and putting your beads on. And then when you get to the end, right here, you've made it to the end, press play again and I'll show you what to do next, okay? Right, when you are are done and you've made it to the end over here like I have, I'm just gonna go through one more time to the very end. And this time I'm gonna hold this here while I pull it through, and I'm gonna put my needle through it, and I'm gonna just start to tie a knot by doing this. Gonna loop it through like that. And make little knots by going through here. See, holding it open like a circle, putting it through the circle, and pull, and I should have a nice knot here, and you just get some scissors and trim right like that. Perfect. Wow, I love mine. Look how cute it is, and it smells so good. Now the last step, actually go ahead, press pause, and finish tying up your little buddy and trimming the edges. Okay, press play when you're ready. All right, we are all done. My pillow is looking so great. The last thing we need to do is just add a little color. I'm taking some markers. You can use paint if you want. I just wouldn't try not to get it too wet because you'll get the tissue paper on the inside wet. But that's it. You just finish coloring the whole thing and it should look amazing. So go ahead and press pause and show me what you've made when you're done coloring. Mine is all done. I'm ready to put it under my pillow, and hopefully all my wishes will come true. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.